Dear Banker, you are a complete retard, equipped with red braces and an FT under one arm. Every time I see you on the tube during my commute, I have to force myself not to go for your throat, and no joke, if I catch you bragging about your salary, I'll use my Kindle as a scalpel to sever your carotid artery. You appear to have no idea of the devastation caused by your brethren's actions over the last few years or more. You have ruined the British economy by peddling your financial instruments with wanton regard for consequence. You lent money in abundance, solicited products that no one wants. You and your chums from across the Atlantic caused an economic pandemic panic, and now my vocabulary is littered with the litany of banking folly like subprime, interest rate swaps, credit crunch and PPI. You make me sick. We bailed you out because you were too big to fail. You shouldn't be state-owned, but in Her Majesty's jails. Whatever happened to vocational prudence, the rudiments of monetary theorists? Do you know the difference between Adam Smith and a Granny Smith? You care about your bonus, your home in Verona and your Lotus Elise, but you've destroyed the landscape of our country like locusts on speed. You perpetrated boom and bust. You've inflicted years of austerity on us. You incompetent fucking fuck. Yours, a taxpayer. Dear taxpayer, you don't know me, and I don't know you. I don't wear braces, none of my colleagues do, but I do read the FT like any self-respecting city employee. You've never seen me on the tube because I cycle to work, owing to my paltry grad scheme salary. For your information, I joined this profession after the collapse of Lehman's, after revelations of the activity of mortgage brokers, bonus structures and rating agencies. I began my career at the time many of my would-be colleagues took redundancy, and contrary to public perception, I have studied The Wealth of Nations and the Theory of Moral Sentiments by Adam Smith and other works of economic theorists, plus I eat a Granny Smith each day for breakfast. I resent the fact that I am to blame for the current economic malaise and the dire state of this country's financial shape. But I am not personally apologetic for the situation we all find ourselves in. I too am suffering. I can't afford a mortgage. I'm forced to reside with my parents in Dawlish. There's no chance of a bonus this year, despite working harder for less and with fewer peers than before this mess started. I'm up to my head with student debts. My social life is a wreck. I've been threatened twice this week, and my neck never strays far from the chopping block. So you and your Kindle can fuck right off. Yours sincerely, a banker.